museum had lost its charm. How I wonder, would this thing last? But the age of miracles hadn't passed, and suddenly I saw you there. And in foggy London town, the sun was shining everywhere. Foggy day in London town had me low, had me down. I viewed the morning with alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm. How I wondered, would this thing last? But the age of miracles hadn't passed, and suddenly I saw you there. And in foggy London town, the sun was shining everywhere. It was shining everywhere. It was shining everywhere. Take it away.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe to end the week.
Nice.
Short week, and I'm telling you, it's the longest freaking week I've ever had. My foot's broken, my elbow's bleeding, everything's like
Getting old on me over here.
Oh,
Is this what happens?
no, you drive me nuts.
That's part of getting old.
But today is Friday. Welcome to all our friends. Yes, stop texting me. The site is down for purchasing tickets. We'll get it up momentarily. People already texting me. I can't get my tickets to the 21st.
Events.amp2.tv, but we will get that link up, or give us a call and we're happy to take. I can take it over the phone on I can key it in.
You can.
Maybe.
But I feel like when What's Her Face, that singer, the website went down because it blew up.
Taylor Swift, we should only be so lucky.
You should be so lucky.
From your mouth to God's ears, we should have that kind of event.
Taylor, right?
So
That's because Johny was playing. You blew it all up, Johny.
you gotta love the music of Johny Melnick.
The site went down to buy tickets for the July 21st event. Can you believe this? It's going good until about now, but it's coming along.
What's it like to be like this?
Like this?
Like that whole grumpiness on a
Did you
Friday
hear,
situation.
ladies and gentlemen, did you hear the latest? She was a teacher.
Yes.
I've known this woman 12 years. I never knew she was a teacher.
It has been that long, hasn't it?
So she comes on the show yesterday and she tells the world how she was a teacher. I said, a real teacher? Yes, with children? Yes.
With children.
And it was legal?
Yes. Here, Dallas.
He's the only one that got that joke.
Yeah. Because it's probably not, I won't say
Maybe
anything.
not.
Anyway, happy Friday,
He walks
everyone.
around with underwear
Welcome
on.
to the Midday Show, the Brooklyn Cafe. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. We have a new type of show for you today. We've got a lot of new guests in the house. Johny Melnick is our OG, and he's brought a friend in. We've got B and Mark, and we've got some other friends, Athena, and I think you're bringing your partner in, so I'm not sure who else is coming in. So we'll see as we get rolling and rocking and rolling. Our crew is kind of on a Friday mode.
What does that mean? They show
I think
up
everyone's a little
and
tired.
a little slow down?
It was kind of like, could
This
you guys
is what
come in this
happens
Friday?
when you come to work on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You feel like you should have gotten the whole rest of the
I
week.
gotta tell you, I can't believe we were actually off for 2 days, yet we've put in a full week in 3 days.
Well, Johnny was somewhere, I don't know, there was like rides and stuff. You know, Johnny, when I ask you, are you going to play tomorrow? And you answer me the day after, it doesn't work.
Well, tomorrow
Tomorrow is today.
is the day.
I know, but I asked you on Sunday if you were going to play so we could live stream it on Monday.
Oh, Monday. No,
And you answered me on Tuesday, for example.
I didn't. Well, Monday was. I don't know where I was
I know,
Monday.
that's
I can't
exactly
tell you.
right. That's the way he talks to me. I said,
I can't
Johnny,
tell you. I'm sorry.
are you coming in to play today? What?
And
Johnny,
you said
shut
that
up.
Sunday? You
I
asked me
sent you Sunday because I think you were playing Monday, but you answered me Tuesday.
But we
I
weren't
think I
even
got the
here.
message yesterday,
No,
and
I
I
was
said
going
I'm
to turn the
playing this
machine on
weekend.
and stream him live from his phone.
Did you play somewhere on the 4th of July, Johnny?
No, I did not.
He's thinking.
So maybe it was Saturday. It was one of the day. It doesn't matter the day, Johnny.
Right.
It just matters that you
I gotta
answered me
look
the
at my.
day
I have
after.
to. I have to look at the messages more often. Is that what you're saying? It's
No, you have to. I should have called you. It's on me. I should have said, Johnny, if you're playing tomorrow, when you put your phone on, I will stream it. But you got to keep your phone on. You turn it off.
Okay. But with the 4th of July coming on a Tuesday, it was like, I don't know, it was kind of a strange thing, wasn't it?
You know what I was
So I
thinking?
didn't know when you guys were
Where
broadcasting.
were you?
I was, let me think. No, I didn't do much on the 4th of July. I did not.
Did you play on the beach or something?
No. Didn't, no. Every day's a holiday to me. So I don't need a special day. I did record the Star Spangled Banner and put it up.
And I took
That was
it
my
and I
contribution to
shared it,
America.
And I shared it. And everybody's saying, I thought you were going to stream Johnny. I says, he don't answer me. And then he goes in, he plays a song, like halfway through, he turns it off.
And then you have to wait 6 seconds to hear it.
No, then you got to wait the next day.
No, he told us you got to
afterwards.
wait 6 seconds. He was waiting for the composer to start. It was a whole thing with
It was
his.
a whole-
It's a whole
It's a whole
thing.
contraption.
Anyway, I'm
Meanwhile,
glad he's here.
waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting.
I'm waiting too. I've been waiting a long
A
time.
long time.
You're heading up
The
to.
bus that might not come.
You're heading where, up to Philadelphia again?
Coming. What's that?
You're heading back to Philly again?
I'm going to Philly, yeah, August 1st.
For how many months?
Not Philly, it's Poconos, yeah.
Poconos.
But I'll be there till the 13th of August, bang around in New York for 2 weeks, see friends.
Are you going to be playing?
I'll be playing up in, up in
Back at the
Pennsylvania.
steakhouse.
Show you.
And then I'm back September 1st to October 15th.
Wow.
I'm going to show you when you're playing how you use your phone. You're going to Zoom us, you play.
I'm ready.
But don't get up and walk around because the phone is there, so you got to sort of do it from there.
Gotcha.
Unless you use a hanger and put the phone in your face.
A GoPro.
I GoPro.
I got to tell you, I can't believe this water park's going to be busy when the kids go back to school, but I guess it is.
I
not
imagine on the weekends it's going
I
to
didn't see
be.
no kids. I saw a lot of adults drinking and throwing themselves in the pool.
They do have that.
I saw that. I didn't
They
see
do
no
have
kids there.
escape rooms.
Escape rooms. Right?
Did you ever go to the Poconos when you were growing up?
Absolutely.
Anyone here ever go to the Poconos growing up? Like a whole dirty dancing thing?
No, there was no dirty dancing.
So I heard that there's someone who does, he went around doing all the memorabilia collectibles from all these different hotels in the Poconos. And there's like a Poconos collectible museum. Mark's shaking his head, yes. You been there?
I'm sure there is.
I think it was Mark that owned it.
How cool is that?
The only thing I remember about the Poconos, back in the day,
I
they
just
had
remember
the
Dirty Dancing.
They had the champagne glass. You remember that?
Yeah.
Who remembers that? You guys remember the champagne glass in the middle of the living room? And you took a stairway up to heaven.
What?
And there was a glass.
Are
It
you
was
for
made
real?
of plastic. I swear. And they gave you this pink bubble bath. And you threw the pink pellet in there, you heated it up, the water came in, and you spent your honeymoon in this big champagne. You don't remember this?
Never been.
You guys don't remember this? No?
She's
Yeah.
shaking her head
Yeah,
yes.
dude, it's a big honeymoon destination.
She's
Interesting.
saying yes.
Did you go on your honeymoon there?
No, I went for my divorce party.
So wait, so there's a big champagne glass in the middle of the foyer of the
In the
hotel,
middle, like this is the living room, it'll be right here.
and you throw a pink bubble
No,
bath.
no, no. They give you a tablet,
Yeah.
and you go up, it's about 5 feet, 6 feet, and you throw the tablet in there, and the water is in there, and the water turns pink. It looks like pink champagne.
Wow, like Mr. Bubbles.
But I had my divorce party. I didn't go for the honeymoon. I said, what the hell?
I've never been, but I understand there's a museum of collectibles from the
I think
Poconos.
he was there. You were there, right? Yeah, I think I saw you there.
Why do you
Yeah,
think-
You, I saw you there. Yeah, you.
So the hotel still exists, and Johnny is there.
Johnny, I want him to be in a champagne glass playing the piano.
That won't happen.
Johnny, I got a gig for you. In New York at NYU, there was the piano man. I don't know if you guys know who that guy was.
Billy Joel?
No, there was this other, before Billy Joel.
Okay.
And he had a broken piano. It was one of them boxes, and all the panels and stuff was missing, but it played great. And they used to roll him around in Washington Square Park, underneath the arch. And I was a student, so I used to go hang out, and he used to play. And he used to tap his foot like you do.
Yeah, well,
So I'm thinking, I'm gonna put you on a contraption and put you on the beach. And have like people drag you around in the sand.
that's going to be moving a piano around in the sand. It's gonna
Well, we gotta get one
Gotta
of
get
your
a
one of
mule
your
team.
one of your pianos, a little speaker.
Okay.
We have to get power to it.
It's too hot. to
And
be
then we
outside
do the
playing.
wild ices. What are you talking about?
And we do the show.
And we do a show. You will have 5,000 people come around you. The cops will probably chase us off. I can see that.
Yeah.
But it would be a hit. We used to do that in Jones Beach. Not with a piano, but with guitars and stuff. And people
Sure.
used to come by
I
the
grew up on
masses.
Jones Beach.
Remember Jones Beach?
I
You
went there
guys
every
remember
day.
Jones Beach?
Rockaway.
Rockaway had a
Mark,
beach.
just grab
Down
your
the
mic.
road.
Grab a mic over there so we can hear you. Jones Beach. If you can tell me the beach next to Jones Beach,
You can take it off the stand.
I'll give you a bag of coffee. If you can tell me the beach right next to Jones Beach in Long Island, or what's the name of the beach, I'll give you a bag. Huh? No.
Oh,
It was the topless beach. That's why I want to know who knows.
Only you,
well,
apparently.
Gilgo
Back to
was a
that.
surfing beach.
What?
Gilgo.
Gilgo?
Gilgo was where the surfers went. That was off Field 9, way to the east of Jones
Where, in
Beach.
Jones Beach?
It was the last parking field.
I don't remember.
And then,
That's where the sharks. That's where they used to make the movies. The
yeah,
Field
then,
9.
then east of that was Gilgo Beach and Oak Beach.
Gilgo.
Gilgo.
We used to call it something else.
Alright.
You know that beach, Josh? He says no. There were 10 shark sightings between New York and New Jersey on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
10. Did
There
you
were
even think
sharks.
about it here?
Yes. Do you know the name of the beach was Fire Island? Fire.
It's still
Fire
there.
Fire Island.
Well, that's it.
And people used to go naked in this beach.
Isn't Fire Island known as the sexy beach,
It's a nudist beach.
for lack of a better
Don't
term?
they have nudist beaches in Miami? Don't they have a section that's nudist?
Probably.
Or it's in West
I think
Palm?
it's north.
West Palm?
Up near, yeah, I think it's like Fort Pierce area.
See,
You want to
see,
head up there?
Jump in there, see if a shark can get you.
I don't know. All right. Let's take a commercial break. More to come on the other side of this break. We got to get this party rocking and rolling. Maybe
Let's do
with
that.
Johnny and Kenny. See what this man's got a whole binder of information. So we'll see what he's
He
got
brought
going
a
over
book.
there.
Is
brought
that
a
your
book.
book?
Unfortunately, yes.
All right. More to come.
We was
Stay
about to get
tuned.
in there.
Check out events.amp2.tv to get your tickets to the J.C. Dreesen concert on July 21st at Movies of Delray. Event starts at 7:30 with doors open at 6. You're going to see Freddie doing some surfing up. Do
Yes,
not.
somebody be walking around with.
Something.
What's she
Stay
laughing?
tuned, and we'll be right back.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
There is no way to ignore it. You hear it on the news, online, from your friends and family. What happened to my money? Whether it got hit by falling stocks and bonds, with the coronavirus, shrunk by a floundering 401k with low interest rates, and is riding the extreme ups and downs of the stock market with political elections. Many Americans are worried about their money and how they're going to retire. Help protect your financial future now and call J.D. Melberg for your complimentary book from a leading financial firm that shows you ways not to run out of money whether the market goes up or down. This free book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that can protect your money for a lifetime. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report summarizing the rates and benefits of annuities from hundreds of top-rated insurers, helping you to find ways to get up to 33% more income in retirement. That's right. 2 books, both absolutely free, for calling J.D. Melberg. Help protect your financial future.
Call 877-643-3015.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties, open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty rich and pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I never thought I'd ever make it. I can't believe the hell I've been through. Couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't know what to do. I've been through the rain, I've been through the fire. There was something
Shoulder with a plan for me.
This world can be so cold and so heartless. It's hard to find your way alone. Used to run so fast, no one could catch me. I couldn't find my way back home. Well, I've laughed, I've cried, I've almost died, but my broken heart just never knew I had an angel on my shoulder with a plan for me divine. Got to be an angel on my shoulder who was right there all the time. Everybody needs someone to cling to with an unchanging love. I finally found a hand to hold on to, a shelter to run to. Now I see he's watching over me. I've got an angel on my shoulder with a plan for me divine. Got to be an angel on my shoulder who was right there, right there, right there, right there all the time. Got to be an angel, an angel, an angel, an angel who was right there all the time.
And we're back.
I think we should relive your childhood.
Not mine.
We should add some elements of fun to it.
Fine.
Like making macaroni necklaces. Today's National Macaroni Day, so I asked him during commercial break, do you remember making a macaroni necklace? And he says, no, I never made a macaroni necklace. And I don't understand how that's even a thing.
Macaroni is that pasta, right?
It's the hard pasta you thread through, like camp, like in the Poconos, you know,
How
you
do
go in
thread
events.
to pasta? It's too hard. You
No,
go
it's you go,
around.
no, it's like the tubular ones. And you put them on a necklace, you can color them.
And then what do you do with it?
You wear it, or you give it to
Why
your
the hell
mom
would
for
I wear
Mother's
it?
Day.
Give it to my mother for mother. My mother says, "Yeah, what are you?"
I bet
messing with
Teddy,
food?
didn't you do that with the kids? Yeah, we do. Thank you.
What is wrong with
Macaroni necklaces. You don't make popcorn necklaces. Popcorn goes on the Christmas tree, but the macaroni necklaces,
you?
yes.
Popcorn goes on Christmas tree?
You never did that either?
No.
The Jewish girl even knows that.
All this food and you're putting
And
it
I was
on
a
your
teacher.
neck and you're putting it on
See, because
trees?
I was a teacher. All the things you do with kids growing up.
I would pay $1. Anybody here did a macaroni chain when you were a kid? I'll give you $1 if you did.
Teddy did.
Anybody?
Shit, Zara wants $1.
Wow.
Sorry, it says give me my $1. Josh, macaroni necklace? No.
Oh.
Not a necklace. I did it on a plate.
On a plate.
Me too. I cooked it and put it on a plate.
With some pasta sauce and you ate it.
She says you wear it on a chain.
No, you make
And-
art out of it.
Make art, macaroni art. You can
Oh,
do that
yeah.
too. Teaches fine motor developmental
That's
skills.
why I can't scratch my ear and pick my nose. at
Goes
the
back
same
to that
time.
special ed training. Anyway.
Johnny, you used to do that macaroni chains? No. I think you did the potato salad chain.
Eating only.
Only eating it.
Right? That's what I would do, eat it.
So we got some new friends in the studio. We've got B and we've got Mark. B, just grab that mic next to you. B comes to us from Be Eventful, and I feel like I've met her someplace, maybe at a women's empowerment event. The best in live entertainment.
She actually has worked with J.C. Dreesen, right?
Yes. Yes, I have.
And what did you do with JC? What have you done?
Well, she's an entertainer, and I have an agency, which is a talent and entertainment agency, and she is a part of my troupe that I have. I have wonderful entertainers, local, and so we take on whoever is good, excellent entertainers that are looking for an agent. I am here. And also any venues that are looking for great entertainment, I am here.
You want to be his agent?
Yes. What do you do, though?
What do you do?
I don't know. I'm with him. I'm with Mark.
He goes, no.
I don't do nothing. I don't entertain. I don't sing. I don't play the piano.
So you help book for senior homes, for events, private parties.
Yes, gated communities, anywhere and everyone who's looking for the best entertainment in Florida. Yeah, locally.
Miami Dolphin Stadium.
No.
There was someone in here that wanted you to. Oh, I remember who it was. She's coming in. She wanted you to be her agent. She's coming in. You just spoke to her on the phone. And Freddie says, I don't do that. I don't know how to be somebody's agent.
Okay.
Right?
How long have you known JC?
Well, I have been in my company. I've had my company for since 2013.
Okay, so it's been
so yes, we've known each other for a while.
And I thought you were in New York when I first talked to you.
No, I'm a Jersey girl.
Okay, but you're based in Florida now.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, very cool. And any of your stable people that you have, do we know any of them? Have they been?
Yes, I believe you know Tailored Soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know Taylor Soul too?
Yeah, of course. She's one of my people. Yeah.
Taylor Soul and her husband.
And her husband, yeah,
we
Jason.
met them before they were married.
Oh, really?
No, before she had a baby.
Before she had a baby.
Even before she had him. We knew her when she was single. 6.5 years ago.
I don't know her quite that long, but...
No, but they're fantastic. And
they
they've
are
been getting
wonderful.
some great gigs. So I'm guessing that's thanks to you.
Thank
you
you,
must have
yes.
gotten them the gig at the meat place, at the New York Market.
New York
Prime?
Market? No, not that one.
The
That wasn't me.
marketplace.
City Fish.
City Market.
Or City Market, yeah.
No,
Thank
that
you, Mark.
wasn't me.
Thank you for clarifying. I love that place. It's my favorite restaurant.
It is good, yes.
I can't get in on Friday. She said, oh, give my name, and they put me in the parking lot. I can't get in.
But they've been doing great events, she told us. They're booked at the Addison a lot of events locally in Boca.
Yeah, a lot of local events. I help them out a lot with, getting them booked.
I know where I know you. You booked them at the Boca Country Club.
That wasn't me.
It had to be you. I saw you there.
She's just got that recognizable face, she said.
Is that what it is?
What got you into this industry 10 years ago?
It's a very long story, but to tell it in a very short way, I was the social director at Kings Point and Tamarack for 15 years. And I did this type of thing for them. I was in charge of the entire clubhouse. And what happened was I had an entertainer who had walked in from New York, not knowing anyone, not knowing where to go or who to see. And I told her of all the agencies, the agents in the area. This was before I, of course, had my own agency. And so it just so happened that she was booked at the Palace at the theater at Kings Point, Tamarack. And the agent at the time, I'm not going to mention any names, charged an enormous amount of money. But then the performer and I became very friendly. And when I was to dinner at her home, she basically told me how much she got paid. And I was blown away because she made like nothing, absolutely nothing. And they charged a tremendous amount of money to Kings Point. So I thought, this is just outrageous, and I just want to do my own agency and not, rob people, and charge them an enormous amount of money to provide entertainment. So I provide wonderful entertainment, and I don't charge a lot of money. I make money, but I don't charge a lot of money for what I do.
Nice.
So, yeah, I rather help everyone. And, just kind of put the pieces together.
You have comedians, you work with singers.
I have DJs, singers, bands, tribute artists, tribute bands, a lot of wonderful, wonderful people, yeah.
And the DJ you brought with you today is hiding over there in the
The
wing.
DJ I brought with me today is Mark Aguado, Mark on the mic, and he's a singer. So he does.
He's a singer too.
Yes, he sings. Yeah.
Mark, you told me you didn't sing. Talking to the mic. Don't grab the mic. You're a DJ. You know how to do that DJ voice thing.
I was a teacher for 30 years.
He
So
was
is
a
she.
teacher too.
You're the teacher.
Special ed.
Me too, but not for 30 years.
How do you think I get along with her? I'm a special ed kid.
You were one of her students?
I should have been. I should have been. But you singer also.
Yeah. Bar mitzvahs, weddings, things like that.
Oh, you only sing at weddings?
Well, assisted living. And
But do you sing in general? Are you a singer?
anywhere they need music, I sing.
Would you like to sing today for us?
As a matter of fact, no.
You said anywhere we need some music.
Yeah, next door is okay. It's okay.
How long have you been in singing and doing DJ work?
When I stopped teaching after 30 years, I said, what am I going to do with myself? I came down to Florida because the rest of the family was down there. So when I came down here, I said, now that I'm here, what do I do? I can't watch Gunsmoke every day of the week. So he got that. So I said, let me try this DJ thing. The problem is, I was a drummer in bands. But as I got older, the drums got heavier. So I said, let me try the DJ thing. It was easier to drag things around like that, that. But then I got older again, so.
Yeah, but were you turning vinyl? You had to carry the records. That's heavy.
Yeah, it's in the back of the car.
And the equipment is heavy.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you're a DJ. You came down from New York?
Yeah.
What part of, where in New York, Manhattan?
Brooklyn.
Oh.
Ocean Parkway and by the boardwalk, by Nathan's. So
Okay.
I did karaoke up on the boardwalk there.
Nathan's, the boardwalk, I know. You know, it's funny because you went from being a daytime teacher to working late hours at night as a DJ.
That's right.
That's a change in careers. How do you stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 days a week?
I've got grandkids. They keep me up.
They keep you up?
But now you're not doing the DJ anymore. Now you're singing.
I do both.
Oh, you still do both? Okay. At assisted livings and memory care and senior facilities.
thing, yeah.
All of those. They need music all the time.
Yeah.
What do you like better, being a teacher or being a singing DJ?
Both.
Which one you like better? If you had to pick one.
If
How long
I-
were you a teacher?
30 years.
30 years.
Wow, it's a long time. In Manhattan, again, another teacher. What did I tell you? Teachers come all around me all the time.
You know what? Everyone needs a good teacher.
Everybody's a teacher, but
What grades
30
did you
years.
teach?
All of them. All of them.
Well, he taught cartooning.
You taught cartooning
Oh,
also?
so you're an artist as well?
He's an art teacher.
I went to Pratt Institute
Oh, I know it well.
in Brooklyn. I started at the High School of Art and Design.
I
And
know that one well.
I met do you know who Stan Lee is?
Stanley who?
Sure.
You know
Yes.
Stan Lee?
Not personally, but
Oh,
of
Stanley,
him, yes.
Yes, the cartoonist.
Marvel Comics.
Yes.
He started it all. I met him long time ago. Way long ago.
Didn't you have an article in the Daily News? Didn't you write a comic strip? There
Not
was a
I.
Mark. There was a
I'm
Mark.
as innocent as she is.
You're thinking of Mark Schultz.
Is that who I'm
Peanuts?
thinking of?
Peanuts?
I remember seeing the name Mark.
Josh, thank you.
It could have been. Excuse me.
I don't know, B, what does he do?
I gotta tell you, the comics in New York were the hottest thing in the 80s and 90s, and everybody was fighting for comics, and they had like a whole book of them.
My daughter almost went to Pratt, but she's going to go to GW
It's a
instead.
good school. I told you, Pratt. Pratt's a good school.
Yep. You taught art for special ed? Very nice.
Yeah.
So is
got
art-
my bachelor's, got my master's from Pratt Institute.
Very nice.
But then I went to Brooklyn College. Then I
Not
went
the
to
good-
Staten Island College.
Well, you went to school a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
And now he's singing. And you can be booked through B.
yeah.
Bookings through B.
Yes. Yep.
Nice. And B, how do people find your website or your information?
Well, I'm at beeventfull.com, and it's BEA, like my name, eventfull.com.
Kings Point must have been really upset when you left.
Yeah, well, that's how things go sometimes.
Do you know Alan Knight? Was he there when you were there?
Alan Knight.
Alan Knight, the voice of CBS?
No. No.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds like
I know
no.
her from somewhere. I just don't know.
See,
where
I
it
said
is.
the same thing. I do not know. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, let's check over here. Johnny's almost waking up. Talk to Kenny and over there, see what the ladies have going on. More to come on the other side of this commercial break. 888-994-4995. Studio A, you owe Zorro $1. And we'll be right back.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call, because the best prices are not online. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner. Call today and get the best price on your next flight, guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
Welcome to a new way to watch your favorite shows. Only at www.amp2.tv/Roku. It's a place filled with music, podcasts, news, and more. Come join us.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Todo Bello Balloons is a business that was born out of a passion for creating unique and beautiful balloon designs, including balloon bouquets, balloon arches, balloon columns, and more. We specialize in creating unique and beautiful balloon designs that bring your dreams into reality. We believe that balloons have the power to bring people together and create lasting memories, and we are honored to be part of that experience. Contact us and we will bring happiness to your celebrations with our balloons.
Artist Rosie Sherman paints her passions to share with everyone. Expressing herself through bold and vibrant colors, her suggestion and style are always in flux. Inspired by travels, nature, romance, and the human spirit, Rosie makes sure her depiction of women are strong and proud. Her landscapes illustrate the changing seasons in the diverse world that we live in. To find her artwork in the multiple medias you can purchase, visit rosiesherman.pixels.com.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Please. Please.
Lucy, please.
Please.
All right.
Anyway, I don't know what happened to the ladies, but when the ladies come back, we'll have a little
They're
chit chat with
touring.
them.
They're touring because we are actually putting a team together to sell the artwork in the studio, and we're putting a team together to push it out, get it doing, putting it in different places. You know, it was the concept that we talked about the other day. Hospitals should be like artistries because art is healing.
Healing arts.
And they don't have enough in the hospitals. You know, it's full of blood and everything else in there. So they want to go to different companies and change the vibe. And you'll hold on to your work is longer because they feel better about working there.
Actually, on August 10th, there's a new senior facility. I don't know if you know about. It's called Sunscape, and it just opened on Boca Rio Road between Palmetto Park and Glades Road. It's opening this
Beautiful
month,
place.
and in honor of Boca Festival Days, on August 10th, we're going to be there with an artist showcase. So we're going to bring many of our artists there. They're going to showcase their art. Proceeds of all the ticket sales go back to the Walk to End Alzheimer's to be part of their team on Team Sunscape. So you can check that out on Boca Festival Days. Go to Walk to End Alzheimer's and be part of their team. And all the art that's being sold, all those proceeds go to the artist.
Yeah, and we are going to actually be doing the Brooklyn Cafe show there.
It is a beautiful
JC's going
facility.
to sing. I'm taking Megan with us as well. We're going to
Nice.
put all the singers out there. This guy won't be in town because he's never in town.
August 10th. August 10th.
August 10th.
But when he gets back, it's a brand new facility. They're going to need bookings. They're going to need people like you to help do some bookings for entertainment. It's assisted living and memory care. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful place.
Brand new.
We went there and the paint was still wet.
The baseboards were not even on the walls yet.
I mean, we're just putting it together, but,
But
it's a
it's-
beautiful place.
It is right next to the Falk Center for Counseling. Thank you. If we know where that is.
Yes.
I'm going to, have some Friday fun.
Friday.
Friday. All right, the ladies are back, so save the date, August 10th. Check out Boca Festival Days. It's where many businesses in our community pair with a non-for-profit, and that non-for-profit and the business get to both
ahead.
benefit. So the non-for-profit on this is for Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Go now because the camera is not
Where are you
on.
going to have her sit?
She can sit over there.
There's not a chair.
There's 3 chairs over there.
Okay.
Just
And
go
can we get somebody out on the floor, please? Let's see how that works out. Oh, thank you. We get a
Who's
chair for
Maggie?
Ada.
Hi, I just want to say hi. How's everybody doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Just give me say hi.
All right, we're going to check over there and talk to Athena and Luna and see how they're doing. How you ladies doing over there?
Doing good. Awesome. Thank you for
Newly in
joining.
from Orlando, so welcome.
Well, yeah, thank you. I had a crazy ride, but we were able to make it in time, thankfully.
Did you close your galleries that were there?
For a part-time, not fully. We're still conducting business, but just on a virtual aspect versus in person.
What kind of gallery did you both have?
So it's a holistic awareness center. So it's mainly about being about consciousness, healing of the mind, body, and spirit, and
Healing art.
how art incorporates with that.
And so you different modalities as well as, because I know how Athena does her art. So you worked with Reiki and you did all kinds of healing and
Correct.
then the art.
Correct. So basically it's Reiki, but it's also a lot of energy work. Energy comes down to atoms and matter. It's invisible, but it's fluctuated throughout all of our bodies and systems. So it's just utilizing that to your best advantage, knowing your boundaries, knowing your positives, your negatives, and how to counter that in a visual and an audio appearance.
Are you going to be in Miami tonight at the event?
Yes, we
that's
are,
going on?
correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes,
are.
There is an event.
Swim
we are
week?
attending.
Swim week? Swim week.
For the swim week, yes. Our event is for tomorrow. It's the Art Deco swimsuit at the Miami One Hotel.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
gonna be
yes.
fun.
Our
We
event's
got-
going to be very fun.
What are you ladies going to be doing?
Spiritual art, spiritual healing art.
Nice.
visual interpretations.
We got invited to go down, but unfortunately we're doing the J.C. Dreesen sound deal, so we're sending a crew down there.
Very cool. Yeah, they have a wonderful model show. It's like a swimwear fashion show, fun stuff.
And Meg Chop is going to be there. Another guy from the 6th borough, he's going to be there. Kenny is going to be there. So, and I think the passes we have go for the 3, I think it's 3 days.
I believe it's just one day.
There's a lot of events
There's
because then
something
someone
going
else
on
sent me
because
something that is
that
for
might be
Sunday
another
going
event.
forward.
They're going to be there tomorrow. The event we're going to is tonight, and then there's another event on Sunday.
I think there's
we're going
events
to
for a
the
good couple
Van
days.
Halen concert.
Like I say, you
All I know
can't
is
keep a
people
bikini
keep asking
down.
us if I need that buzzer for sure. So
Well,
what
I know
type
we're
of work are you going to be doing?
spiritual artwork, so we'll be making one-of-one pieces in person at that location. But we're also attending the Van Halen concert this evening, correct?
That's
Yes,
tonight.
correct.
Yeah.
Tonight.
You're going to be there with Bernie.
Yeah, that's going to be
Yes,
fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait.
So yeah, we're just, you know, yeah.
Yes, to see you tonight.
Otherwise, you can announce the show for tonight.
Yes, we'll do all that.
I got you. Okay.
Thank you.
What was I going to tell you? Also, I lost my train of thought. There was now there's something that the ladies we talked about with the ladies where they are actually going to do a piece to music. She's going to paint a piece, and it's going to be upside down, turned right side up. We talked about
I
this.
would
right?
love to see some of your artwork so I can understand it.
I wish I had my portfolio, but I will definitely bring it with us. I have a few pieces that I could show you on my phone maybe later.
I would
but
love that.
Yeah,
so I
for
can
sure.
so we can
For sure.
people can understand more of how you do it and what you do. Because up here Lola does all this spiritual work.
Yeah, and I've
It's
seen
beautiful. It's big sound,
amazing
amazing
pieces.
energy.
But
Yeah.
from what you say, it's, you do different type. Like you talk to people, you feel their energy, and then you paint.
Correct.
Correct. It's their chakras, it's their auras, it's their colors. And it's always moving, and today's an amazing energy day. It's 777.
So happy
It's a very
777.
strong portal today for
Where's the third
energy.
7?
In the numerology. The numerology
Wait,
for
it's the
23
seventh
7.
month.
7 months.
7 days.
7 day.
And
And,
then-
23 goes back to the numerology to 7.
And 7 o'clock in the
Oh,
morning.
because it's 2023. So it's 7.
Yes.
Got that? When you add them up, that's your third.
I look at
7
7 o'clock.
I
that
got to
works,
call
7
Michelle
o'clock,
Landers today. Is all I
8 in the
know.
morning. What happened?
No, I got the.
Right. So the 23, you add the 2, 2, and 3, and it's 7, 7, 7. So what does that mean then?
So it's a portal for positive energy, bringing out the best energies of yourself. It's all about transition and understanding our higher power, being able to focus on positivity, release any dimension that's trying to keep you from moving forward, and finding your inner light. It's a very big time as far as astrology goes because you're trying to incorporate as much positivity within this 24-hour period for the rest of the next 7 years, they say.
You
got
do
some work to
you
do.
do realize that Vegas and all the casino places, when you hit 3 7s, you pop.
It's
the
jackpot.
machine. That's where it came from.
Manifestation.
That's just right now.
That's just right now because it's not going to happen
So play
again.
lotto.
Yes.
It is.
But you should be positive.
I am positive. I'm telling you that this has history with 777. It's the only time I went
Where
to
did Vegas
was
get
one
it
time.
from?
That's
From
right, that's where they got
numerology.
it from.
Yeah.
Numerology.
It didn't come from space.
And your numerology, you study that as well as part of your healing arts.
Correct.
Correct.
So,
So
when
you
we,
give me the lotto numbers.
I know, right? Well, we gotta share
Yeah, works on that
60-40.
one.
I think we could all share. It's what, $540 million?
That's a
60-40,
crazy
she's already
number right
kinda
now.
big on it.
And I think you get 30% after you pay taxes, is what
Listen,
I
I'll
heard.
take 80-20.
33%
You
of
can
what
have
the
the 80.
offering
Are
is.
you kidding me? I'll take 20%, no problem.
Right? Absolutely. Do you
I'll
ever
take
use
5.
your vision to do that type of thing?
Oh no,
Not for numbers.
No.
Not for lottery numbers.
not for lottery
no.
numbers.
Isn't it funny? Because there are those, most people we know that have vision don't. There are only one or two that I know.
Because
It's
math is
self-profit. So spirit doesn't necessarily enable you to self-profit. It's more about what you're able to do to leave your footprint on the earth and how you can help others progress.
Well, how does what you do then leave your footprint to help others?
So it's visual and audio incorporation of what that person's spiritual gift is. Like I said, their positives, their negatives, the waves of their aura colors. You could self-reflect with a one-of-one canvas to where you're better able to understand your personality traits. Maybe a time in your life where you may have gone through some trials and tribulations. You can understand that you've moved forward from that as it's incorporated within your spirit, within the art.
You know, spirit will heal you and then you can make money off the healing.
Yeah.
It doesn't directly send you to the promised land.
Correct. It's not just about give me some cash.
Right.
So you would talk to, say, me or B, and we just have a conversation, and then from that you would create a piece of art? Or are there certain questions that you ask?
No questions. It's about what we can see that you can't as far as us being spiritually enabled. So for right now, as an example, you have some blues, some light yellows, and maybe some orange on your right-hand corner, which means you're going through a transition. You have a very positive mind, but you also like to keep your structure. So I understand. Yes.
What was those colors again? I'm sorry.
Blues. I see some yellow and some orange.
Blues, yellows, and orange. I feel it very strongly. Very, very, very vibrant.
Yeah, vivid, for sure.
Vivid, yes.
So-
She's going through what kind of changes? I'm sorry.
So she's the kind of person who's very positive, outgoing, but at the same time she has her guard up. You know, she loves to be a bubbly personality, but at the same time she has structure.
But her spirit guides are very strong, and it's always guiding through a positive realm.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yes.
And then you would
A very
paint,
strong vortex.
what, a picture in blues and orange and yellows?
So it would be considered an abstract piece, and what we would do is just, based on the location of them, incorporate them onto the canvas and go from there. It can really be anything. Sometimes it can be shapes, sometimes it could be numbers, sometimes it can be abstract. It just depends on what spirit leads.
Interesting.
And you're going to be doing this tomorrow, right? You're going to meet people, you're going to look at their colors, and you're going to do an abstract thingamajig.
Mm-hmm.
They're making you nervous?
Visual interpretations.
No, we talked about this, but I want to take it to another dimension.
I want to know what colors you have.
Don't worry about my colors. You remember the guy that was here yesterday, and he was talking about frequency?
Yes.
528?
John, yes.
John, of course. So he was talking about frequency?
Yes.
Which is, I wanted to ask
Sound
the ladies,
frequency, yeah.
I wanted to ask the ladies if what you do has anything to do with frequency.
Very much so.
Of course.
Very much so.
It does.
So
And-
we incorporate sound baths with singing bowls as far as healing goes. So if there's something that you're trying to work through, trauma, people who are going through gender dysmorphia with children or bipolar, PTSD, post-pandemic disorder, we're able to kind of find some resolution for these matters with sound through reflecting from EMF and then producing positive waves.
It's pretty much a angelic download.
Yeah.
Through your mind, body, and spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And does this all come to you naturally? I'm sure you've gone through
Naturally
some
by
trainings.
spirit guide, yes, Dawn.
Well, I have a shamanic healer in my family. My mentor here is Athena. We've been working together for about 15 years now. But prior, my history is Native American. So I have a lot of people in my family who would just teach me hands-on as I was younger. And I just evolved with my gift.
This is fascinating. And
Oh, thank
you're both opening a center down here someplace.
In Boca.
In Boca, yes.
Yeah.
But you haven't found the location yet.
To be determined.
And the center's going to have all different healing modalities like you had up north.
Correct.
course.
And more. We're digging into a lot
Very
of different
much
things.
expanding.
Yeah.
And
What was the-
acupuncture is going to be a lot of fun.
What was the name of the drummer that we had in here with the band? The famous drummer. His wife was this kind of healer.
The tall guy and the little girl?
No. Going back, Amy brought in the drummer from
Oh, yeah.
Led Zeppelin. Who was it? It was a famous band. He was a drummer. And his wife had this kind of healing. And she explained how the Indians used to use drums.
Yes, drum circles are very important.
Powwows.
Well, we had Clay that has that drummer, and then we had the
further
girl and her really tall husband.
No, further back.
Further back.
This was right during COVID or something. They were talking about using this to healing with the drum circles, and they wanted to do it here. They wanted to have a drum circle, and if you had something going on, if you had COVID, you would sit in the middle and they played the drums. And Sarah Spiritual, 7 years ago when we first met her, and she walked in the door, and we said, wow, look at this guardian she got, and it was an Indian. It
You
was,
still don't want to know your colors?
what are my colors?
What are you seeing?
What do you see?
I am definitely picking up on a very electric blue.
I see a vivid blue.
Very electric blue on the blue side, on the left side. And I'm also picking up, which I could picking up, it's a mixture. It's like a sunset orange.
Yeah,
I see
It's a yellow and an orange blended.
I see that, but I also see some red on like his left shoulder, our right side. Yeah.
This
a lot
one?
of passion.
See that? I got some passion, baby. Little
Fire.
red, little blue.
Passion, yes.
Watch out now. Here we go. Does this change every day?
Yes.
Yes. Transitions is every
So
day.
you guys walk around like this and you meet people and today he's a blue and tomorrow he's a green and
For sure.
and you
Of
walk
course.
around with that and you can sort of survive in that whole
It's not
vision?
easy.
Well, that's
I
what the
can imagine.
treatment plans is for, to keep it balanced, scaled, to keep everything in alignment.
You do treatment plans.
Yes,
And what does
spiritual
that-
treatment plans.
What does that look like? Or
Sound healing, Reiki, acupuncture. We incorporate a lot of different healing mechanisms in order to produce positive energy.
How did
Different
you two meet?
minerals.
How'd you meet?
Oh, mutual friends. We've been working together for a while.
And you saw each other and says, wow, you're a blue, I'm a green, and here we go?
It
worked.
came together, spirit guide. I have
And
to
you've
say the
never had
truth,
an
spirit
argument?
guide.
Yeah. It was just one and done.
It was your spirit guide.
And
of
you never
course.
had an argument?
No,
Oh,
thank
no,
God. Knock
no.
on wood. Never.
And you've never disagreed on anything. The both of you are in the same plane.
It's amazing. It's
100%
amazing how we
percentage
can't
are
talk
together on
for about
one accord.
5 days.
They talk
and
together.
Same conversation, we're wearing the same
Mentality,
clothes,
thought, We're wearing
everything.
the same thing without even knowing. I mean, it's so scary, Freddie and Dawn.
And you both have Native American descent.
Yes.
And are either one of you married?
Significant others.
Significant,
I feel
both
like
of
I'm
them?
watching America's Got Talent. You talk, you answer together, everything.
No, I want to know. I want to know
Am
how
I
the
right?
significant others get along because are
They
they?
do.
Oh, they do.
Same
They
page.
do.
Same pages.
They do.
Of
Everyone,
course.
kids, significant
Children.
others.
Really?
You both
Everyone
have
gets
kids,
along.
too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, yes.
How old are
And
your
everybody-
kids?
Oh, how old are your children?
One's turning 18, coming up in January. One is turning 16, coming up in August. And my little one's turning 9 in September.
Mine's is 13 and 11.
You don't look old enough, neither one of you, to
I
have that.
will let my
adult
esthetician
children.
know. Thank you. I
Do the
appreciate
kids-
that.
Do the kids have the gift?
I'm sorry?
Do your children have this gift?
Yes.
Her eldest daughter
My
does.
eldest does, my other two doesn't.
My son is on the autism spectrum, so he's nonverbal. But my daughter, who's 11, I believe this diva child's got something because she feels people and she tells you how it is. She's also a Taurus, so.
I bet your son has more vision than you even. He just hasn't.
Oh, amazing.
communicated
He's
it
more
with you in
audio
his
than
way.
visual. So his sensory thing is visual, but his audio is amazing. He loves jazz. Where have you met a kid to love jazz and Mozart and all these amazing musicians? He's not one for the new kind of music.
I think kids on the autism spectrum have more vision than we do and are non-neurotypical.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to express it the way we understand
sure.
it. They
For
express
sure.
it in their own
It's
way.
us who don't hear them.
Right.
It's not the other
Right.
way around.
For sure. I agree.
Neurodiverse, neurotypical, all these new terms they have.
Right. Well, society loves labels. I think
Right?
that's the best way to put it. But when it boils down to it, it's all about, what we can do to better the world and better each other. We
I'm
may not understand
fascinated.
each other, but we could try.
By what you both do.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Right?
it.
You fascinated?
Did you not see the first part of this interview? We talked about this.
Yes, I did, but
How we're going to put them to the test. We're going to blast the music and they're going to paint. And what I want them to do is each one to paint opposite of one another, looking this way, because I want to see what each one comes up with.
Oh, that
at the
sounds
same
fun.
time. And
Definitely
we're gonna,
a challenge.
We're gonna,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah.
lower
We
the
haven't
lights.
done that
We
yet.
haven't done that yet. but
I'm
definitely
full
a
of
challenge.
surprises. That's my red. We haven't, what we're gonna do is gonna lower the lights. I'm gonna put the music to a certain frequency, because this guy that we know yesterday, he has a meter, if you look him up, and they measure
yeah.
the frequency on this thing, and I wanna see what comes out, what the two of you come up with, not seeing each other.
I
at the
love
same
it.
time.
I was just going to say that. I love
sound
it.
healing
Yeah.
with the 528
Yeah, I love it.
megahertz.
Yeah, well, we can also incorporate maybe some of this, the drum circle or some sound bowls. I actually have some very large singing bowls that I can bring if you guys would like. It's just like 4 of them broke.
The
So-
crystal ones.
Yeah.
I got 7.
Yeah.
The,
That's some
the,
cool
the
stuff.
7
Yeah,
chakra
you
colors.
have them.
Mhm,
Yeah,
the
we'll bring her
crystal
sets.
And you're both down here now?
Yeah, we're
permanently?
here for a short period of time. We're trying to really see how things pan out, get reestablished here so we can get business going. We want to let everyone know that we're looking forward to be a part of Boca and all its great community. And yeah, it's fun.
Where are you looking to open your center?
Where are we looking?
There's 3-4 different locations, so we're not
Fingers
we're not for
crossed,
sure
we don't
yet.
wanna
We're
say
keeping
anything
fingers
yet.
crossed. We
On
don't
this
wanna
side
let
of
out-
town,
we don't
though?
want to
Yes.
let out the word yet.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure local.
This local, this east side of town, I can definitely see.
Oh, you know who
Well
can
needed.
help them? The lady that just left.
I know.
I heard you say that. We have somebody that maybe could help you.
Oh, sounds
Maybe.
good.
Perfect.
She just left here, but she'll be back.
Circles of energy, it always works well.
In this studio, welcome to the portal, as they say.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Not your typical place.
It's a very big energy exchange, definitely.
It's lovely. I have to
Yeah.
say, you guys have a great vibe here. Keep it going. It's
Thank
really
you.
good.
And the art just calls out to me in so many different
For
levels.
sure. Even the Warhol, I love it. It's really cool.
Aren't
Really
those
nice.
great? That's called 15 Minutes of Fame
I love it.
by
It's
Ken
amazing.
Bieberman. And we're going to reach out to Ken also for the event on August 10th. All right, let's take a commercial break. Dueling pianos, dueling easels. That'd be kind of cool.
Ooh, I like the name.
Right? Dueling easels.
The duelers.
So you guys can play and they can paint and we can see what we create together.
That's what I want to. That's what I'm talking about.
And then B's going to book them.
And B's gonna
You're in?
book 'em.
He's in. We have 2 weeks to do it before he leaves on August 1st.
I don't know why this guy, every time I'm when it pops something, he has
These
to
guys must
leave.
have a good agent.
He has a great agent. You have a good agent.
You have a good agent.
I do.
Yeah.
You.
The best.
All right, more to come. We're going to take a commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Has someone in your family lost a job recently and now you can't afford your mortgage payment? Or do you have a rental property and your tenants aren't paying you? We can come to the rescue and pay you cash for your home immediately. Yes, sell your home and get cash all over the phone without dealing with real estate agents or having to waste time showing your home to lukewarm buyers. You don't need to lose your house to foreclosure. If you have equity in your home, we'll buy your home and give you cash within days, all in a simple over-the-phone and virtual process. Call now before your situation gets worse. Sell a home you can't afford or just need anymore and get the cash you need today. Call this number now.
Call 855-348-5925. That's 855-348-5925. Again, 855-348-5925.
Stephanie Jaffe is a world-renowned artist who creates one-of-a-kind pieces. Using a keen sense of color and composition, her vibrant collages and mosaics integrate eclectic elements such as vintage keepsakes and fine china with blown glass and fired clay to create whimsical arrangements. For more information about her work, come down to the Brooklyn Cafe TV studio or go to stephaniejaffeart.com.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Nobody likes to prick their fingers. If you are a diabetic using insulin like many of us, the worst part of your day is sticking your fingers to draw blood. Now you don't have to do it anymore. You can get a new continuous glucose monitor. As long as you check your blood sugar and inject insulin, it may be covered by your insurance. Call us and we'll let you know if you are covered, and send one at little or no cost to you with free shipping. Stop freaking your fingers. Call right now for your new continuous glucose monitor.
Introducing the Price is Right Home Sweepstakes. You could win the same kind of cash and prizes you see on the TV show. Just call this number right now. And when you call, ask about these amazing offers from our sponsors. Low Cost Airlines offers fares too low to advertise that you can't find anywhere else. You can save hundreds on your next flight with Low Cost Airlines. US Med is your one-stop resource for diabetic supplies. And if you have Medicare, you could get them at little to no out-of-pocket cost. US Med. MedGuard Alerts unique medical technology provides immediate help to seniors with the touch of one button. And you could get your device for free. MedGuard Alert. The United Breast Cancer Foundation can use the donation of your old car, truck, or van to help those fighting breast cancer. Pickup is free and you'll get a tax exemption. Call now to enter the Price is Right Home Sweepstakes. Win thousands in cash and prizes and learn more about these great offers.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing. What's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for Grandpa I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listening to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Broken Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out. Thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought. You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
In a bottle of white, in a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. Get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I face to face. Bottle of red, a bottle of whites. It all depends upon your appetite. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Job, I got a good office, and I got a new wife, got a new life, and my family is fine. Lost touch long ago, lost weight, did not know that we'd ever look so nice after so much time. You remember those days hanging out at the village green, the engineer boots, leather jackets, and tight blue jeans. Drop a dime in a box, sang a song about New Orleans. Cold beers, hot lights, nice sweet romantic teenage nights. Steady and the king and the queen of the prom, riding around with the car top down and the radio on. Nobody looked any finer, always more of a hit at the Parkway Diner. We never knew you could want more than that in a life. So there we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. He was still going steady in the summer of '75. Then either side of the marriage would be the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy, but do you know that you're much too lazy and you could never afford to live that kind of life? And so there we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Well, they got in a bomb with deep rock carpets and a couple of paintings from Sears. A big wall of bed and a bump with the bread they'd save for a couple of the same in the end. Got a divorce as a matter of course, and they parted the closest of friends. Then the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Brenda and Eddie had had it already by the summer of '75. The height of the low to the end of the show for the rest of their lives. They couldn't go back to the greasers. The best they could do is pick up their pieces, and we always knew they would both find a way to get by. So that's all you heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't tell you more cause I told you already. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, oh, oh. Whatever kind of mood you're in tonight, I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant.
Always a pleasure to have Johny Melnick on set.
That was a nice one.
That was
He's
really
going
nice.
over there.
You're going to head over there and we're going to introduce your friend, Kenny. You got Kenny joining us today.
Yes.
And I have to say, you must have a great following because people knew you were coming before I knew you were both coming. Last week, someone commented, can't wait to see you both on the show. And then the next day, Freddie says to me, Johnny's coming with Kenny. I said, good, because I just saw a comment on our page that they were looking forward to you both being here.
Great.
You know who you've
This
got
is my
fans.
friend Kenny Martel, who is I'll say he's a legend in Fort Lauderdale entertainment here, and more than that. He was my first boss when I came to Florida in 1983. He was the first guy to give me a job when I came down here.
Where were you?
I was from New York.
But where were you down here? Where was your first gig?
Oh, man, I think that's when we were playing it. Do you have a microphone?
Club International.
You want to get a
At
microphone?
Lake Club.
We were playing Lake Club
Oh, my
International.
gosh.
Live?
Is that live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lake Club International, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a throwback. We used to hang out there too.
Yeah, that's actually cool. It was,
It's not still there, is it?
thank God, no.
Back in the day, my life growing up, we hung at the Marriott Harbor Beach and Lake Club.
Right.
My sister's bat mitzvah was actually at Lake Club.
Really?
How crazy is that?
Really? That was expensive.
Yeah, the thing that impressed me most about Lake Club International at the time was that the tennis court was where the parking lot was.
Okay.
So I'm just saying.
It was this hidden gem
on the
of a
tennis
club.
court. He goes, what kind of club exactly?
It was hidden.
It was this hidden gem, like on the bottom, you had to take the side road off the bridge,
Right.
by
Right,
the
exactly.
intercoastal to get into this little hidden gem.
Right.
Was it? I don't even know what it was. You know, when you grow up, you don't even know where you are when you go. You just go because you go.
Yeah, it was definitely hidden. It was designed that way, I think. Absolutely.
And you played the music there. You brought Johny in.
I brought that. Yeah, I was producing, I think. In that.
You were producing the whole thing. And we had Judy Smith we had two bands.
Judy Smith was fantastic.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Judy Smith anyway?
Well, Erie, Pennsylvania.
Is she really?
But she's from here, Erie.
She was absolutely
Her
fantastic.
husband, Bob, was a bass player.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And they digress. Lake Club was a great place to hang out, but a great place. Great bar, great music. You know my mother, like you. It's always about the music and the bar.
But
And
this was in Florida.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, your mother, I know mother
East
from
Fort
New
Lauderdale,
York.
but that's the clientele that it geared to. It was people coming
New
down from
Yorkers?
New York, yeah, that loved good music, a good bar, and not always to be in the limelight. But if you were there,
And you were there?
yeah, I hung
What
out
the hell
there
were you
too.
doing
I
there?
do not know. But I told you, my sister's bat mitzvah was there, so that's all I know. Kind of a thing.
So let me get this right. Your mom and dad were there, and you were hanging out?
You know, when you're a kid, you
And
go
Johnny
with.
was hanging out?
I guess
But
John.
this
What year
must
were
have
you
been
there,
some
Johnny?
freaking club.
83, 84, I think we were
Something like
there.
that, yeah.
Yeah, in that time.
That's about when her bat mitzvah was.
And you were hanging out there?
I was in the band.
Oh, you were in the band?
I was playing
Yeah.
in Kenny's band. Kenny gave me
My
a shot.
sister's
and I
bat
was-
mitzvah was in '83. She was born in
They probably hired
1970.
Kenny's band
You
too.
probably played it. I don't even know.
Kenny, it was well. If you heard Kenny's shows, Kenny Martel concept, you would remember it, because it was not only music. It was theatrical. There were singers up front. It was doing parts of the plays. We were doing parts of the plays. Dream Girls.
I
and-
had always wanted to do a combination of Vegas theater and rock and a whole bunch of things together at the same time. I never thought it was possible to do that. I have finally had the opportunity to do that in 1976, 77. We had a place called Beethoven's in Fort Lauderdale here. And that was the first opportunity we had to actually meld all that together. And I've never seen anything like that. It's the closest thing I can think that we ever saw like that was something called Beach Blanket Babylon out in San Francisco. And there's also Bette Midler did some sections of it. So Liza Minnelli also did things vaguely similar to that, but not really. Other than that, no.
I mean, costume changes. The Wiz, the Tin Man, the whole deal.
Do you remember La Mystique?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that would, well,
They did a lot of costume changes as well. The
right.
La Mystique dancers. So my parents hired them at my wedding. So you know Chuck, all right? Mr. Conservative, Mr.
He jumped on the
Anal,
line,
retentive,
started
conservative
dancing
doctor,
with
right?
him.
My parents hired La Mystique and tell nobody, including me. Now, I was all of 21 when I got married.
In Texas.
No, here in Florida.
Ah.
And out come these dancers in sequin tux jackets. And then they go to a costume change to Michael Jackson, and you name it. They came out. Elvis Presley, the costume changes.
Right.
I thought Chuck might have left under the table. But this was the life my mother, this
Why
New
was he
York
under the
life,
table?
because it was so not, it would have been way more you than Chuck.
Poor Chuck, you must have been traumatized.
Imagine growing up my life.
He didn't know this was coming?
No one knew it was coming, except my mother.
But it was your wedding.
Yes.
He didn't know it was coming?
I didn't know. No, only my mother knew.
What
But
kind
you
of
know
freaking
La
wedding is
Mystique,
this?
right? The costume changes, the music, the dancers.
I know of it, yes.
Back in the 80s, 90s, that's what it was down
Johnny, you
here.
ever heard of this? You go to your wedding
Well,
and you
I
don't know
think
what's
I heard
coming.
of them, but
Right?
Kenny's thing was everything was included. The musicians were the people in the show.
You wore costumes?
It was. Did I? No, I was actually in the back line in this particular group. So
Actually, at Lake Club, we were more of a dance group than we were a show.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so too.
that was yeah, it was.
Although we did parts of the Dream Girls and things
yeah,
like
we
but
did
not
Dream
full
Girls.
blown.
Right,
Yeah.
not full blown, exactly.
Right.
And what are you doing now?
What am I doing now? Occasionally, I do projects as they might come along, but not a heck of a lot right
What's
now.
your passion?
What's my passion? Actually, Bible study. That's what it is. That's my passion.
Well, that's a change.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a drastic change. Yeah. But
Music's changed today, sort of changed the way things are done.
thoroughly, I have no clue of anything going on right now. None whatsoever. No clue.
How did you guys meet? How did you come in contact with Kenny?
Yeah,
when you
you
moved here?
auditioned for me, didn't you?
I came down from New York, and went to I don't know if everybody remembers the Music Exchange, was a
Yeah.
hub on Sunrise. That's where we rehearsed too. on Sunrise Boulevard. And I went in there, I went in there and said, what's happening? And somebody said, well, Kenny was looking for a second keyboard player.
Right.
And so I threw my hat in the ring and I went for an audition and
Music Exchange.
I guess I got
was,
it. Something happened.
Everyone was hanging out at the Music Exchange.
Yeah.
Right. It was a combination music store,
showroom,
agent. It was.
Everyone was there.
It was the thing. You know, Maynard Ferguson went town. He'd come in town there. Whoever.
Unbelievable show. 7 nights a week. It was going.
Yeah.
Original music, beautiful stuff. Today's music scene is like, wow.
It's a little different.
It's way different. Way different.
It is.
All my friends are playing. All my friends, they're all playing retirement homes and things like that. That's where everybody's playing.
But they're playing the older music. They're playing music from the day. They're not playing, everything is a cover band now. Everything is a cover song, especially in polka. It's ridiculous.
But everything's changed since the 80s. The 80s was music and drinking and hanging out at all the clubs down here. I did it. I wasn't supposed to, but I did. I wasn't old enough to be doing it, but I was doing it. But it was easy to do it. There was Pete and Lenny's, there was Carlos and Pepe's, there was the Marriott on 17th Street that you could just, I forget the name of it, Christopher's, everyone was hanging out at. It was all this old school music, piano bars.
Yeah, but in New York we had Roseland, we had Copacabana, but the bands that played in there were playing their music. I was at Studio 54, I saw Madonna doing her square
But we
dance
don't have
thing.
that here anymore, right?
But it started
now
somewhere.
everyone's in the senior homes.
But I'm just
there's no
because there's nothing like it, right?
a 4-piece band is a dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's a dinosaur.
And I had 14.
You had 14.
Right, you had 14.
I had 14 people, plus
right.
crew, plus lighting, plus sound, plus.
You had a whole.
I had major
enchilada,
productions.
man.
We
It
had
was-
major productions. We out in Vegas and what have you, and off Broadway. And
So you were at Beethoven's and then where else?
I started here at a place called the Keyboard Cabaret with a twin piano team named Mark and Clark, and we had that act was the unquestionably hottest act that South Florida has ever seen, before or since. Period. It was an amazing act, and with that we did Carson, Griffin, Douglas,
Wow.
all the big shows.
Mark and Clark were twin brothers.
Twin brothers, yeah.
Both played the piano facing each other like what the dueling piano things are now.
Right.
Or
Do they still have those? Those used to be so much fun, the dueling piano bars.
Not that I know of. There's one used to be. It's over at Mickey's over here on A1A, but I think that even stopped. My wife was just telling me the other day that they stopped doing that now.
You know where
But-
Platforms is? That used to be a dueling piano bar, I think, years ago.
The 70s thing, platforms, yeah. And then the keyboard gave me enough money to go play. Had a place called Beethoven's, which was the Vegas theater thing, and from that we did shows everywhere. I mean, all over the world. So.
But even the bands, you take CC or you take Revive, even those bands that are multiple numbers, five people to the band, they're playing cover.
But it's different. It was the big band. There was, Glenn Burton.
I know the name.
There were all these big orchestras down here that would play all the weddings and the parties and the bar mitzvahs, big for anything.
Right.
Not no more.
Not anymore. Now everyone's using DJs.
I was saying, B must know that the tribute bands are the only things working now. And
That's the only
like,
thing
and
right now. Beatles on the beach.
I mean, so
You should have really seen the Beatles. You see the Beatles, you see the Beatles on the beach. I mean, those guys I met at the movie theater. I was sitting there waiting for somebody to come out the bathroom, and they were playing next door. And they came over and they surrounded me. And I looked around and says, did I die and go to heaven? And they're eating my popcorn. That's as close as I got to the Beatles, I guess. But even those guys, everything is a throwback to when? All the music is a throwback.
It's not a good thing. It's not a good sign.
That's
We're
how you know
looking
we're
back.
getting
When did
old.
America ever look backwards?
Kenny, what's in your binder? What'd you bring?
I was looking for. I didn't know what to bring. He said, maybe some press and stuff, but I just bought. I couldn't find half the stuff I was looking for. I was looking for all my 8x10 glossies and what have you. I couldn't find them anyway, so it didn't really matter what's in there. So.
He couldn't find what he wanted.
Mine's in the Park tonight has a free concert.
Van Halen, a tribute band,
A
right?
tribute band to Van Halen. Last week was another tribute band, and then another tribute. It's all tribute to other people from that era. It's nobody's playing today's stuff.
Because what's today's
Those are
stuff? Where's
great.
Josh?
Don't get me wrong, the songs and the music from that time is great. It's great stuff.
Josh, where do you guys hang out now? What are things to do? Anything original? Any original music anywhere?
You just don't write it anymore. They can't sell it. The publishers don't. You write a classic rock song, and they look at you like, well, this is old. This is old time.
But is there a club you can go to?
Propaganda and Lake Worth.
Propaganda.
Okay, and what do
Lake
they
Worth?
play there?
It's more like punk rock though.
Punk rock.
It's a little heavier.
Well, we're old. Our generation is old. They're looking at not punk rock, but even for them, where are they
That doesn't
going?
make you old. It just makes it different.
It makes us old. We're
Yeah, but-
old.
I think it's cyclical. I really do, and I really think it's coming around again. I really do, with the things like the Funky Biscuit up in Boca,
Right over here.
and a few other clubs around. That it reminds me of the early '60s, the Cafe Wa, the Bitter End, the stuff like that in New York, where acts would come in and they worked for what they had to work for, period, just to get exposure. And eventually that developed into larger clubs, into concerts, into large concerts, into baseball stadiums, etc. I think it's cyclical, and I think it's coming around again, starting all over again.
What made you get out of the business?
Oh my gosh. Agents. Agents. No, I'm kidding you. I was an agent for quite a while, as a matter of fact, in New York. But the age, different tastes of change and everything changing. Economy. Nobody could afford a 14-piece unit
I was
anymore.
going to say, you got to cut that bad boy or cut it into threes.
The 80s was just crazy with money. People spent money on parties and these huge galas and intercoastal events, and East Fort Lauderdale was the place. Miami Beach wasn't the place. East Fort Lauderdale was where everything was going on.
Fort Lauderdale was definitely the place. Definitely.
Yeah.
No question about it.
Miami Beach was not developed like it is now. It was still old and things were still banned
I
up,
remember.
and there was nothing there. Fort
I came out
Lauderdale
of
was.
Fort Lauderdale and Miami Beach, and I ran back to New York. I said, this place is worse than the South Bronx.
But Fort Lauderdale was all of the music and the costumes, and there was money, and it was. I didn't realize at the time because I was young, but when I think back to it, it was just the heyday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a 4-piece band. We were working 7 nights a week.
Yep.
Wow.
You know, it's funny because
And
we're
all over town.
We're
Well,
on
many of those.
We're on South Florida oldies that plays 60s, 70s, and 80s music. And my brother, when I was 10, it was 1972 when Nixon retired and that whole Watergate thing happened. Even that music at the time is being played back today. And the 70s and the 80s, that music, it lingers. And you know, you go to Meisner and you would think you're gonna hear a young band doing something. You know, Megan, who we have in house, is different because she has an album of 6 songs that she's taking her time putting together. She's one of the few people that I know that does it. But everybody else is to a cover band. And they'll mix it up a little bit different, you know, they'll do the dancing and the this and the that, something similar to what you did before. But the game has changed. It's not like it used to be back in the day. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm too used to seeing it.
It's different, but wow, what a life. What a career you had.
I had wonderful. It was wonderful. We had a wonderful time. We really did. I was just thinking to myself as he was talking about working 7 nights a week. I was fortunate enough to work 30 years without a day off.
Wow.
Except without the ones I wanted off. But yeah, exactly.
That's incredible.
It was incredible. It's
That's
incredible.
longer than the third baseman for the Baltimore Orioles, was Cal Ripken. That's longer than Cal Ripken's record.
Some of his people are still playing around town.
Are they?
Roy Michaels, for one, who's you'll see his name if you look in clubs. You know Roy Michaels by any chance, Pete? Yeah, we worked together in Kenny's group, Kenny Martel Concept, and Roy's still out there, and Steve Cruz, Steve and Susie Cruz,
Steve Kaplan, Rhonda, they're all working still. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all out still banging around.
Mm-hmm.
can't give it up, man. Me too.
Every time I
I'm-
hear a piano, I'm wondering if it's going to be Johnny Melnick. When I was at the Marriott, I thought maybe it's going to be Johnny. When I was at Eddie V's, maybe it's going to be Johnny, but nope. It's one of these days.
Tonight we'll be at Bistro Mezzaluna.
That's a great location. They're right off of 17th Street Causeway.
And you're going to put your phone on and play 30 seconds on your phone?
Exactly.
What time?
7 to 10. Tonight and tomorrow.
We could go for a couple hours and then head back up to Delray,
Where is it?
Fort Lauderdale.
It's in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Don't
you remember driving on the weekends to go out?
That's a song title.
Remember actually getting in the car and go, "Well, it doesn't matter, it's 30 minutes away." Now we're so a different generation. Oh, I don't think so. It's not on the couch.
No, don't say that. Don't say. You see, Dawn is very strange because we have this thing we have to do at 9 o'clock, sound check. And there's a fill-in between 6 and 9 that we're trying to figure out what to do. So everybody says, okay, we'll do a tape production live on the radio, which could be done that way or could be done automated. So she says, no, we'll do it live. And now we're going to Fort Lauderdale and going up there. And then in another 20 minutes, we'll be
I'll
doing
change my
something else.
mind.
I just say, okay.
I'll tell you, you would have loved Lake Club International, I have to tell you. That would have been
They
a
should
place.
open it again. Open up the club.
He
again.
would have loved, and it's right? Is that so Freddie, this place?
Open it again. Let's find a place and open it up and call it whatever the hell you want.
I think it was an exclusive club. I think it was a members only club.
What's that?
Lake Club.
Lake Club was.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
it was, yeah.
Certainly.
This, I look around because he just mentioned one, and I know there's one or two in Atlantic Avenue, but clubs, it's not like in the day. We used to go to Roseland, or we used to go to the Copacabana, or we used to go to Hipocampo, we used to go to these different clubs, and they weren't all in the best of places. Some of them were in real dangerous
The
areas.
music has changed. People are looking for different things, I guess. I don't know. You went to see Asteroid City for entertainment.
Do not see that.
Instead, go see Johnny. But before we go to commercial break, how'd you go from this music industry with costumes and everything to Bible study? What was the switch?
I don't know that there was a real switch that ever happened. I was raised, my mom was a very serious Bible student. My grandmother was. And I just went wild for about 25, 30 years or so. And there's a Bible verse that's train up a child in the way he must go, and he will not leave it. And I think that's very true. You come back to it.
It comes back to
And
well, gospel music is big too. Salem.
Yeah.
Salem has gotten crazy buying radio stations all over the country, and they're putting religious music on, gospel music.
Yeah.
I know a couple of stations here in Florida, in Miami, that they bought and they turned it into gospel.
some of the biggest radio stations in Christian radio, biggest radio advertising dollars anywhere.
Right.
But they got the numbers,
Yep.
because they got the places that people go to gather to pray, and there's more numbers there than anywhere. So.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break. Maybe we get some more music out of Johnny when we come back.
I think Johnny's
Nothing like
done.
getting our. I don't think Johnny's
I gotta get
done.
Johnny a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that we got to do. More to come on the other side of this commercial break. Look who's here, Freddie. Your brother from another mother.
Nice.
You're really getting off right now? Yeah. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do you have a car sitting around you want to get rid of? Well, here's a great idea. Donate your car now to help local veterans in your area. Yes, just make one fast call to the Veteran Car Donation Program. Within a few days, we'll come and remove your car for free. You can donate any car in any condition. We'll use our vast network to sell it. The proceeds raised go to help local veterans and their families. And you get a tax deduction. And all you need to do is make this free call. Clean your yard up, get rid of an old car, and help the vets. We make it easy. Make this free call now. Book your fast and easy pickup. Call the Veteran Car Donation Program now.
Has your heater or air conditioner busted? Appliance broken? Computer crashed? Then you need an ARW home warranty. Home system and appliance repairs and replacements can cause stress and cost you thousands of dollars per year. With an A-plus BBB rating and a top-rated home warranty company on Consumer Affairs and Trustpilot, ARW Home provides superior service, featuring the industry's lowest service call fee. ARW Home has warranty plans that cover your kitchen and laundry appliances, heating and air conditioning systems, electrical and plumbing systems, and much more. Call 800-235-1584 to customize your plan. Plus, ARW has partnered with Azurian to protect your new and used tablets, laptops, TVs, and other home tech from accidental damage and wear and tear. All plans come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 800-235-1584 now for a free quote. That's 800-235-1584.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who help people that have been injured or wronged. If you've been involved in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or injured at work, you have rights, and you may be entitled to money for your suffering. Don't accept an offer you get from an insurance company until you talk to a lawyer, and we represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case, and they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-796-1182. 800-796-1182. 800-796-1182. That's 800-796-1182.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
This portion of today's show is brought to you by the Brooklyn Cafe Show Coffee, made with organic Arabica beans.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Jesse Dreesen.
With one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you were half, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst, but first be a person who needs people. People who need people. seen by two. You and I will make each night a first, every day a beginning. Spirits rise and their dance is unrehearsed. They warm and excite us, 'cause we have the brightest love. Two lights that shine as one, morning glory and midnight sun. Time we've learned to sail above. Time won't change the meaning of one love, ageless and ever, ever. Make me some room, you people up there on top of the world. I'll meet you, I swear. I'm staking my claim. Remember my name. You're gonna hear from me. Fortune smile on the road before me, and I'm fortune's child. Now listen, world, you can't ignore me. Toss me the moon, 'cause I gotta shine. I'm climbing a cloud and calling it mine. You'll pardon my haste, I've no time to waste. That's how it's gonna be. You'll see, 'cause you're gonna hear from me. I got a song that longs to be played. Raise up my flag, begin my parade. My comet's on fire, I gotta go higher. Start the world over, start coming up clover. That's how it's gonna be. You'll see, yes, you're gonna hear from me. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jessie Dress.
Thank you so much.
Now 100 miles, 100 miles. I got 100 miles to my home. Won't you let me in? I've been trapped inside my sin. I got 100 miles to my home. Come on, Kenny, help me. You know I lost my way this world of no return. And I have fallen, somehow lost my sight. All I have is Lord, give me one more chance to raise my eyes and walk into your light. Sing it. 100 miles, 100 miles. I got a 100 miles to my home. Won't you let me in? I've been trapped inside this sin. I got a 100 miles to my home. Yeah, 100 miles to my home.
Johnny Melnick in the house. It takes everyone a couple hours to warm up. Maybe we should start the show earlier, like a 2-hour warm-up before we go live.
What are you talking about? Everybody's warmed up.
Now everyone's warmed up and we're almost finished.
What are you talking about? That's because Kenny Love showed up.
It's all about
when
the
the
love.
man shows up, the party begins.
It's been a while. Love you too. You have a mic over there? Athena, can you lend Kenny your mic?
Love you.
It's been a while. We love you.
I love you so much. I'm like so excited for the show today.
What do you have on the show today? We're paying tribute to.
I'm going to be loving Pride, because to me every day is Pride for everyone. And then I'm going to be loving the 4th of July and Independence Day and freedom. And just really loving, because love is peace, love, happiness, and freedom. So spread love all over the world today. I'm really excited. I was spreading love. I was giving out roses all over Publix this morning, and I stopped at friends and I gave them bouquets of roses, and everybody just lit up this morning. It was so amazing.
You know why? It's 777. It's the luckiest day for the next 7 years, so I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, so it's the perfect show, 777. So God is love, and God is spreading love all over the world today.
The beautiful ladies next to you reminded me of that.
Oh, well, they're love and light. They're amazing.
It's good to be you right now. God says yes.
Now, Kenny, you're gonna be with me July 21st at the
Yes, at the Del Rey, handing out roses. Yes, you sent that to me. Yes.
And we are going to be talking to people about the love ticket, because Kenny's running for president.
Yes, under the love party.
Under the love party.
And what's great is, so Bernard, my dad's name is Bernard. Mark, my middle name. I'm telling you. And he went to Lincoln. He taught at Lincoln. My mom went to Lincoln. When coincidences, like crazy coincidences happen like that, God is spreading love all over the world. Like, it's crazy. 777. It's crazy.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Love crazy.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so good to have you back, though.
Oh, I love you, Dawn. I
We've
love you,
missed
Freddie.
you.
I love you. I missed you.
We're glad you're here. Yeah, absolutely. I want to see if Johnny would sing, maybe make a tune for the president. Something catchy. A little tune. You know, I was thinking about that song you wrote, the right direction, up the
Positive direction.
That one. To use it as his theme for his presidential bid.
Anytime.
Positive Direction is a good song.
It's the story of my life, bud. That's it.
It's a good song because it's a positive direction to vote for you. You know, this ain't about winning. This is about making a statement, right? And Kenny's been with us, 3 years now?
4 years.
Over. 4 years. I gotta tell you, everywhere I go, they know now that we produce you.
Everyone.
Everybody. Oh, you're the people that produced that Kenny Love guy. Yeah. Yeah, the guy in the red jacket, yeah.
No matter where we are, they say, you know Kenny Love? Yes, he's in our studio. Oh, we thought it looked familiar. I can't even tell you, the most popular show that we produce is your show.
Yeah.
So we are totally honored and so thrilled that you're back.
Well, who you are is love, Dawn and Freddie. And everybody wants to love and be loved. So we're just spreading love all over the world. And what I love is Freddie, Dawn, and I, we say love you, love you, love you all week long.
All week long.
Love it, only love you in hearts.
It's like
love
the roller coaster of love.
Dawn sent me the roller coaster of love yesterday. Of course she was in the front going, yeah.
Of course. Woo.
I was trying to
You know, the
figure
woo
out-
girls. Woo.
I was trying to figure out-
Yeah, totally.
Now I got to tell you, Kenny, some of our hosts, some of our friends were not doing well last week, and health-wise and things of that nature. And it's just amazing that we got some news yesterday that a couple of them, and today, with the power of prayer and believing in love and everything else, that they are actually doing better. And when I tell you how bad they were, and you know some of these people, it's good to see that the power of prayer and love does work. So.
People are going through some rough times, and the more people we know, the more stories we hear, and we think, unbelievable what people are going through. You don't realize how lucky you are when you're not going through some of these tough times. So a lot of people that you know that we know, they're going through some rough times right now.
Yeah, so to love them, and love it's the ultimate healing.
Amen.
Actually, next week, the girl on my show, I haven't even met her, but I was introduced to her. Her boyfriend, who she was in love with, passed away at like 50. All of a sudden, he just passed away at work. And she can't get over him. It's been 5 years. She can't move on.
Wow.
So we're going to do an in loving memory to him. His name is Todd, and her name is Grace. I mean, I am so excited.
You know what Bernie's friend's name is? Grace.
Grace. Yeah, see?
See?
God
There
is
are no
spreading love.
coincidences,
777.
Amazing Grace.
Amazing
Grace.
Look at
777.
She was here yesterday. Nice people.
Incredible.
You know, the funny thing is, when we first met Kenny and we were going to produce this show, I said to Dawn, I said, is this guy insane? And he actually taught us how to say I love you. Man to man, woman, it didn't matter what it was, because if you really felt it from your heart and you could say it. And that was one of the hardest nuts that he had to teach, because I'm
still
saying,
are.
well, you know, I mean, I'm a Latino, I'm from the
Kenny,
Bronx.
he's missed you. I got to tell you, got to soften this shell up today.
Well,
No,
Freddie's a love ball. Freddie Love is a love ball, mush ball.
You know, my Mets 5 in a row, baby.
Oh, baby, I've been watching every night.
If they win the next
You
3
light up when Kenny's here. What is that?
777, Freddie.
It's all love.
How many people do you know walk in handing out roses to everybody?
He lights up with you in here.
And you know something? I told J.C. Dreesen, I said, if I can get Kenny to meet me on the 21st, if I can get him to be there, that event will be a success. And she looked at me, she says, well, is he going to go? And I asked him, he said he's going to be there. So I know that this thing is going to work. Wherever Kenny goes, it always works, no matter what it is. Have I been wrong yet?
And on the other side, if you need any printing, Kenny is the most amazing printer.
Yes,
His
he
day
is.
job, besides spreading love. We've got some more cards to print also.
Yeah, so I print free business cards because that's love. Love is free. So anybody need business cards, they're free.
I didn't know he was
Free
going to say
business
that,
cards.
but okay. I mean, you know, amen to
Your
that.
business cards are done, Freddie, free.
Oh, thank you.
And they're
Yes.
gorgeous.
I remember the first time you brought him in the suit, and we were at the...
Remember that, up at the gallery?
At the gallery, and he's walking down, because the gallery had a long walk, and I say, FBI coming to get me? And it was him. I said, look at that. So it's been a hell of a ride, Kenny. 4 years and still going strong. I got to tell you, I got to tip my hat, because you learn something in life in this business. You get to meet different entertainers and
Kenny
business
Martel,
people
yeah.
that have. If it wasn't for what you guys have done, none of us in the business would ever have a chance to meet people and to do the things. And then you meet somebody who's just to cut the grain, against the grain, and you say, never is that going to work. And man, 4 years strong, and the man is still going.
Still going
I gotta
strong.
tell you, got to tip your hat.
So, all right, so this week we're paying homage to Lady Liberty, and next week you've got a special guest.
Yes, it's going to be amazing.
All right, so check it out today at 3 o'clock,
A whole
the
lot of
Florida
love
Love
today.
Show.
Especially
All
for
about spreading
freedom.
love
Because
and
that's to me
freedom.
what Independence Day is. It's about love and freedom.
Can you believe it's still the same week that we all celebrated 4th of July?
Yeah, that happens. It goes 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's been a long week, though. A lot of good stuff.
Got to catch your breath and go.
So,
And look at all the new people you got.
Oh
I got
my
a
gosh.
DJ over there. I want to pick his brain because I want to see how Long Island. Was Long Island or Brooklyn? Brooklyn. I love war stories from Manhattan.
He's learning. Is all
I
I
love
can tell
war
you.
stories from New York. I love it. A lot of them. Love it.
We're going to wrap this up. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. We'll see you Monday, 9 a.m. drive time. And tune in today at 3 o'clock for the Florida Love Show.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.